So then, I think the letter, Nagarjuna's letter to a friend. Chidantadi Kasota Mizi Chikta, Mrs. Sambo Chidangwa Sungsha.
So generally speaking, this text, the letter to a friend, is called, it's a text that teaches us how to live a good life.
If some of you have some interest about Buddha Dharma and Buddhist philosophy, and I think I want to explain the whole system of Buddha Dharma. So Buddha, according Buddhist tradition, like many Indian tradition, you see, we accept the theory of life after life, several lives. So with that, ancient Indians were the theory of karma, law of causality, cause and effect. So from previous life to this life, from this life, next life. So therefore, I think the very concept of Atma come from here. It is very clear. This body not come from previous life and will not go next life. So there must be something. You see, come from previous life and here, this life, and go to next life. So beside this body and mind, there must be something. That's permanent or unchanging soul or Atma. So basically, the all major Indian tradition, except the Charvaka and some few more. Otherwise, it's a common sort of theory, life after life. So Buddha, from previous lives, then many centuries ago, is a being, the Shakyamuni or Siddhartha, some his previous lives. You see, he developed or he found the opportunity, practice of training of mind and create good karma. So then he, according to Sanskrit tradition, many centuries ago, through practice, he became Buddha, enlightened. Then, on this world, about 2,600 years ago, you see, he, then there was also the
there were beings who were receptive, who were going to be receptive to his teachings.
So then, that Buddha took one sort of human life on this planet. So in order to show his follower, he himself, you see, beginning not as a Buddha, it appears as an ordinary human being, son of one king. Now, and then the worldly life also enjoy. Then eventually, you see, he saw death, old age, so on. Then he, these are
For events. So, seeing, the events of, sickness, seeing a sick person and then the dead body and so forth, served as like a stimulus for the Buddha.
So then he escaped from his palace. And 6 years, serious meditation. And I think mainly shamatha or some other sort of practice. Then eventually he concentrate about vipassana, deeper level. So then eventually he he found the ultimate root of all this suffering is ultimate ignorance. The antidote of that ignorance is understanding of shunyata, anathema theory. Now, I think he developed anathema theory. So, and through that way, he became Buddha. So immediately after that, you see, he expressed
So immediately after his enlightenment, the Buddha actually uttered this verse, which says that I have found this nectar-like dharma, which is profound, peaceful, unfabricated, uncompounded. But if I were to teach it to others, nobody will understand it. Therefore, I'll remain silent in the forest.
So obviously, only Siddhartha himself, the whole sort of people here, this is the concept of Atma. So it is unsuitable to teach, to talk anathema theory. So he kept silence the next few weeks. Then like Kodinaya,
No, the Kodinaya and the other first disciples.
The 5 special sort of disciples. Then gradually, they notice the Siddhartha not only become something Ruptuchunga, Sangparchuba.
Not only the Siddhartha had not become only someone a monastic or ascetic,
but way of his sort of speech, way of his life, way of attitude, become something very special. So then eventually they ask teaching. Then 4 Noble Truth teaching taught. The 4 Noble Truth, the philosophical background is Paticca Samuppada. Here, Paticca Samuppada, mainly law of causality. Suffering also comes from its own causes. And the permanent happiness also comes from its own causes. So, 4 Noble Truth. Suffering, its causes. And then permanent happiness and its sort of causes. So, kasa, chiksanuna kasa, dukkha, any, kunjung kasa, kunjung deba kasa.
The source or the origin of suffering.
And then nirodha, kunjung deba kasa, sikti. Ka. Ribichi kia kumundo. That's a good in that. What the? Tungedaba. They
Dukkha Satya.
Dukh, suffering. and causes.
Dukkha samudaya. Dukkha.
Kujutempa. Then Nirodha. Tungyan Gokwa. Then mark. So that is the basis of whole Buddha Dharma. And on the basis of philosophical view, everything, you see, come from its own causes and law of causality. So now suffering, no sentient being wants suffering. However, that suffering not come without causes, but there's causes. So therefore, in order to overcome suffering, we must avoid the causes of that suffering.
So with regard to the cause of suffering, there are two, it's twofold. One is karma and the other is the afflictive emotions.
So then, in order to overcome the causes, in order to overcome suffering, it is very important to know the causes. Unless eliminate cause, suffering always there. So then it is very important to investigate what are the causes. That's exactly. Just let the Sami lay in Gurba. That it doesn't. Penada the Ngoba Journal lay it Namsha Shiraya Oyore, Teta Tendragi, da Shungshanana Yore, da Lady Kunjun Te, any Sajeg, Koa Penjiki, da Koa Drubiak, Sajeg, Lady, or Sapat Chavas, the Yumbe Sapat Chavas, da Kanda Gunu, Yumbe Wangita, Sasha Lady in Civil Koa Drubiaris. That in the Indusane, Lady Kunjun Te, Yoyak Sawati, Yumbe Kunjun Toshas.
Sasuru Karma.
The old room. Meru from the Rubis Shevra.
सासुर कर्म क्लेश के कारण से आए हुए जो कर्म हैं वो सासुर हैं। क्लेश कर्म को एक प्रकार से प्रदूषित करते हैं। तो प्रदूषित कर्म को शास्त्रीय शब्दों में सासुर में 4 सुरव हैं, उसमें से एक हैं क्लेश सुरव। जो भी कर्म क्लेश से उत्पन्न होता है वो सासुर कर्म होता है।
The English translation. When we explain the Buddhist sort of philosophy or Buddhist concept, today Tibetan language is the best language to explain precisely. I think no other language. Chinese, of course, very close, but the precise meaning difficult to understand with Chinese language. Only Tibetan. And our script. I think Tibetan script or language itself is developed while translation going on. So therefore, each Sanskrit word, you see the new Tibetan word develop. So therefore, it become very close. And Tibetan language is the closest with Sanskrit language. And particularly this field, the Nalanda masters or philosophy or concept. Today, I think best language is Tibetan language. It is no question. So in any way, 다
Yes. So, what brings us into this cycle of existence, samsara, is said to be those of what is known as the contaminated or impure karma. And so, of course, in the Abhidhammakosha Karika by Master Vasubandhu, there are, he goes through the different types of karmas, and some of them are uncontaminated karma, and others contaminated karma. And the karmas that bring us into this samsara, the cycle of existence, are basically those of the contaminated ones. And the contamination, this term contamination, is given because it's affected or under the influence of our negative, destructive emotions. And therefore, when we talk about the root of cycle of existence, when the root is this negative or the destructive emotions.
야. 자다 제부 동해지 독섭 여도 메시아지 제부디 주디 빵투야 예매 따지 투투와.
So whether this suffering, which is the result of our karma and the affective emotions, can be overcome or not, it should be understood whether that the cause of those suffering can be overcome or not.
Now Buddha stress it is important to know suffering. So when he mentioned that the 3 levels of suffering, suffering of suffering, suffering of change, and suffering of
Pervasive conditioning suffering. No.
दुख प्रवास दुख परिणाम दुख और संस्कार दुख.
자상가 동해지 동해 튼지 신경어봐.
So regarding the first type of suffering, the suffering of suffering, it is something that even the animals are aware of.
난 이번에 뉴에 동해 디 무직배 3대부터 저기 아니 3대의 송미 띵이지 저 검니 지금 뒤뒤기 사제게 대화디 뉴에 동해 뭐지 디디기 신경어래. 소 땅님 던두년네 아니 띵이지 공부도 와. 지tembe 시라전지 시라가 나버전지 상동 고매야디 어다 되버는 니미스데 아니 감 공기 다 하버도 3대 10의 연재가 소와 땅념을야 전이 계비 배서 곰 라무 가서 다 띵지 고민도 전에 뒤뒤기 뉴에 동해도 통대요.
And then with regard to the second type of suffering, the suffering of change, it is something that even meditators within the non-Buddhist traditions also see as being unwanted, undesired. And so because of that, what they do is they see those of the blissful experiences that are within the realms of the desire and then the form realms, below the third or the fourth level of the fourth realm. They see them to be in the nature of suffering, and therefore what they seek is the state of equanimity, and that is to reach the fourth stage of the formless realm and then beyond.
So what we call Kama Dhatu, Rupa Dhatu, Arupa Dhatu. 3 realms. 무디 올라면질이야. 세법숨이 여기다 근데 중국어에서 계셔. 그건 좀 시험도.
So I had an opportunity to discuss with a non-Buddhist master, and I asked this question, how do we actually prove that there are these 3 planes of existence, the Kama Dhatu, Rupa Dhatu, and Arupa Dhatu? And he had no answer.
다 배제는 아주 곰 되게 그 삼스담이나 아니 믹스오기 다 원봉의 주유기 지금 대배 디기로 또 지금 삼등했지 다 드리게서 뭐뭐 yarjes어야 돼 대응한테 짱짱 저어도 와 사다 될 대배 디기를 이미스테네 대배 연대를 이미스테 다도 sem낭도 뒤니 용도자네 리버를 찍려야도 와 다 되는 안다 삼류 타라 삼류 타스는 주의 내가라 지금 대연을 봐이 초등했지 델을 로투 뒤니 심지집에 띵인지를 내대하게 띵인지기 소외团에 지금 심부용하지 뭐로지 대내 소 당용 뭐시团에 아니 로디에 차로 친체 된저기 내거지 대여 초도가 나는 중국서랑 검장에 된저기 토마 공연 시버디디 태상기 지금 소원은 뭐라 매버죠 그것도 당용서로 차 되네야 전에 semrakpati kali charro de ajigi nga lameni shebe ke mare jidangi semdo charro de aji de komchibe de nga ngoshibe de ye ko de yudo wa sa gyuin nego nang samlu thane de 공연 shebe zo jin ro de arji 되네야 전에 지금 일로 rakba 가는 로 de aji 될래야 떠서 던져 또 charro de aji 요 이두산에 아니 패진 너감 송금 송매감사지 뒤 내걸로 된저기 내걸 숨 여바 인도산에 뒤 레뷰 내걸래 더바감 아니 송금 송매감스 용초르지这是什么东西多
So those of us who accept meditation and the experiences that we can develop through meditation could in a way think in this way. On the causal level, we can see that there are experiences that we can draw or experiences that we can have on the basis of sensory experiences, sensory stimulus, and then accordingly we can draw some kind of a gratification and blissful experiences. But then this would be rather a coarse level of mind within which we would be seeking that kind of a blissful experience. And therefore, when we go beyond this level, or this kind of a sensorial pleasure level, we can see, when we do some meditation and develop the single-pointed concentration, there is another level of experience that we can actually develop, and blissful experience that we can develop. And then when you go further from there, there's going to be also a state where your mind is in equanimity. And so in this way, we can see the degrees of subtlety within the mind. And because of these degrees of subtlety within the mind, one which is drawn on the basis of sensorial experience and gratification, and then the second one is through the experience of single-pointed concentration, and then we can also go into that equanimity state. And because of these three causal levels, degrees of subtlety within the causal level, we can also be able to infer that there are these three states or planes of existence: those of the desire realm, then form realm, and formless realms.
Therefore, you see, Buddha stress, you see, you should know the suffering. So that's the third level of suffering. So in order to know the third level of suffering, the very meaning of third level of suffering is
So the third type of suffering, which is called the pervasive conditioning suffering, is called so because it is a suffering. It is this psychophysical aggregate, the combination of body and mind, which is brought about as a result of our karma and afflictive emotions.
And
therefore, when the Buddha stated that that you should understand suffering, it also connects to this origin of suffering or the source of suffering.
Oh yeah. 当我们这拿了了呀，呢300来到300来啥了，但那个来个那么大蒙古啥样的，但第一的，呢你们我往个中文印度上呢，让跨偏这个来自这你们往个中文印度上呢，呢西边上差价出些呢，差价出去送我多啊，第一的我们这拿送小弟要啥样的，当然是我们跟队拿送小弟的要啥用的，但是呢你们我那么下差了吧，西边可多了，我们送了大过来。 그래서 는 지금 머리 보면 생각돼 강 머리 버려. 다 내로지 시작으로 봐. 다 내로를 떠주고네. 아니 좀더 시체 연구요래. 좀더 실내 낭세게 만다 내용도 봐. 자다 우마베 슝네. 루주고 슝로 송셔버다. 루주고도 가서도 우머리서 다 싸워다. 다 대자를 제등에 제바디들 때네 인루지 시작으로 봐. 沿路的西边头呢，沿路得了几老多人的，对他没得不了，没得不差不多人多多啊。北开始没得啥的，小就开始没得啥，但都是上当一段啥呢？呢，都是个东那个早的牛毛，牛毛个早的牛毛土生西边那个早没得不地木，地木里查了某个月份呢，但地木查学的，西边里呀，内陆。 沿路跟着一把，但沿路日本人蒙古这个，告诉我的3级重点哪里啊送用多啊？但大那个大完这个几当线呢？但的那么不对吧？因为那么不对吧？结果嘛，到线大那个长不老送个药了吧？那么不对吧？呢，这些什么现在我丢了就是。 绝对没办大，是不是呢？大没不让毛吃，可是老小那些没办吃，大没是呢，到还送去就是呢，绝对没办大，是不是？那小什么的，这了没这个事情的，这个的意思，但那么不对吧？嘛到现3级别的中国嘛，我用上了个大没不啥的对个要的，但大没呗，你没就大的我生意的啥呢？大。 其他嘛问，到啊，大家能行到这边到啊，什么边到啊，我们边到啊，对他来难受个，大千万没着啊，蒙古是同样多啊。
So, with regard to karma in Abhidhamma Kushakarika and as well as the Abhidhamma Samuchaya by Master Asanga, there are mentions of what are known as the intention as the karma, and also those the expression of those intentions, the actions. And then there is also the mention of the 6 different afflictive emotions that are mentioned as the cause of creating these karmas. But when we need to understand the subtle levels of these negative emotions, then we need to also go into the text on Madhyamaka, the middle way philosophy. Because when it comes to understanding the subtlety, the degree of subtlety of those of the negative emotions, we need to understand that the root of all these negative emotions is that of ignorance, avidya. And therefore, when we talk about avidya, this ignorance, what kind of with regard in relation to what are we ignorant has to be understood is the question that we need to raise. And therefore, in order to understand avidya, we need to understand what is the nature of things. And therefore, in order to understand the nature of things well, we need to study Master Nagarjuna's texts, such as the 6 collections of reason and so forth. There are Madhyamaka texts. And therefore, through these texts, what we understand is the subtle, very subtle level of ignorance. And as explained in the Madhyamaka texts, and therefore, and therefore, when we try to understand that of the conditioning, pervasive suffering, we also have to understand that they are rooted in the afflictive emotions, and within the afflictive emotions, finally, they are rooted in this avidya, which is, and so in order to understand this, the subtlest avidya or ignorance, we need to understand the different levels of reality as it is. And therefore, we need to go into or study the Madhyamaka texts. And what the Madhyamaka text and generally speaking, Buddhist philosophical schools assert is that of selflessness, anatma theory. And although all the Buddhist schools do assert anatma theory, to a certain degree, there is one sub-school within the Vaibhashikas, which is called, I think, Vasitputra, who say that
अठारह निकायों में से वासिक पुत्र वासिक पुत्र निकाय
Namunga Chinjugalia, Nemo Betevasadi, the Yaronki and the Sermegi, Sensho, Yaronki Shishu. Nemo said the Kong Suna, no Guma Beteva. God is quoting.
So this sub-school within the 18 sub-schools of Vaibhashikas, the Vasiputra, say maybe they are being clever, but what they say is that there is a self which is inexpressible. So that's what they assert. And apart from this school, all the other schools, philosophical schools within Buddhism, such as whether it be the Vaibhashikas or Sautantikas, Chittamatras or Madhyamakas, they assert selflessness. And when we talk about selflessness, we need to also understand what does that self mean within this context. And when I was studying philosophy in my childhood, I had an assistant, for debate assistant, who was from Serame Monastery.
He from the very far Tibetan area, Gyarong.
Far eastern
so his
part
sort of pronunciation is something difficult and peculiar. So Nemabu said Nogumabu.
So the word for Vatsiputra in Tibetan is Nemapuba, and when he pronounced this word in Tibetan, I was actually hearing the word red nose.
So except that, the all Buddhist school of thought, all except the theory of anatma, selflessness. But then further, what is self? In order to know selflessness, we should know the self. So now these four major different school of thought, and within each sort of school of thought, further sort of divisions. So now, best explanation, scientifically can prove, particularly quantum physics, become very similar. Now, that is the Madhyamaka philosophy. Within Madhyamaka philosophy, these appearances is actually not exist, but due to ignorance, you see, all the appearances appears objectively exist. Now, Madhyamaka philosophy, one sort of school, one division of Madhyamaka philosophy, is all these appearances is not actually the reality. Now, because now to trume the bachigi, that did that. Tumdamawa manguchigi, that the chadaware is shedding.
So the Madhyamakas say that things do not exist the way they appear to us. So because of that assertion, many of the philosophical schools actually criticize the Madhyamakas for being nihilist.
परसंगिका मध्यमिका 그래 그것도 타냐도 랑제 미시바 타냐도 랑제 생애게 우모바 타냐도 랑제 미신게 우모바 다들 쉽게 하셔 버리셔.
So we are talking about the Prasangika Madhyamaka school of thought, who are considered as nihilists by the other schools of thought. And so the Prasangika's Madhyamaka school actually assert that nothing whatever, even in convention, has any objective, substantial objective independent existence.
So long, appear chabna shi pige yare se labina ko denzi gi mikte
I'm sorry, I just left one thing. And then within the Madhyamaka school of thought, there are those called philosophers who say that things must have some objective existence. But then from the point of view of the Prasangika Madhyamakas, if you have some objective existence, then there's what you are left with also is that of the objectification or reification of things.
Buddha polite disungdoga kasa ngobo ngoni zhuyana tini shakwe chokbes tene dagwa ya mares disungdoga ta tene dagwa de tenjung rakwe wonde chabe ina ko do redenge ten중 참여원도 저 있는 대회장에 때나 다고 와도 그렇습니다. 때나 다고 인도산에 그 편에 니기 매배 따로. 편에 니기 옆에 있는 때나 다고 합니다. 뭐 니기 좀나 뒤니 샤고 초배 때나 다고 지샤서. 디 부터벌이데 직심을 시도데 말해도 된다 되게. 쉬울세부터 와. 사들이 인도산에 다고 가다 딘리게다. 다 가다 연이 각종 고야 태체나 체달치. 각성고야 태충은 땅들홍 다 우메람다 디니 바라데 타녀도의 자지 샤토바 때는 딱상고 자지 샤토바 된징원에 때는 매버지겠다 우메람사 디시리요 됐다고 착시 다 차시 차죠.
So in Buddha Palita commentary on Mula Madhyamaka Karika, Master Buddha Palita says that if things were to have their own essential existence, objective existence, and then we could just have that as the basis of our perceptions of thought. But then, what is the need of designation through dependence? And so, what this means is that if things were to have any kind of objective, independent existence, then we don't need to have all these labels, the designations, names, and so forth. But since things are designated, what that shows is that things do not have any objective, independent existence.
No, yeah.
So within this understanding,
so for example, now when you look at me, yes, there's no question. There is one person, usually called Dalai Lama. Okay, that is true. Dalai Lama speak. But if you further investigate, you are seeing Dalai Lama's body, hearing Dalai Lama's voice. And through that way, some extent, you can know Dalai Lama's mind. Then further question, that body, speech, mind, whose body, whose mind, whose speech? Dalai Lama's mind, physical. Now, further question, where is Dalai Lama? Beside body, speech, mind, where is Dalai Lama? No, 0, 0, 0, 0. So it appears us there is something, but if you investigate, nothing. So the Paranjaparamita Sutra, the form is empty. Empty is form. So similarly, I is empty. Empty is I. So now that is the tiny say.
So through this understanding, we are able to do away with the two extremes of nihilism on the one hand, which happens when you try to negate too much of what you are trying to negate, and too much of in relation to the objects and experiences. And on the other hand, there's also this extreme of eternalism or permanence, when you are still remain with something to objectify. And so on the basis of that understanding of avoiding the two extremes, the Madhyamaka, Prasangika Madhyamakas particularly say that things are merely designated. And therefore, this understanding of the dependence through designation is able to do away with the two extremes, and we are able to stay in the middle, and therefore the middle way. And with this understanding or the assertion of the dependence through designation, we are able to actually, the Prasangika Madhyamakas are able to assert things as they are, like functionality of things, that causes bring about results and so forth.
So while we saying form is empty, but this is true. So, so now time for lunch.